cross choke from the mount. Okay, so same thing as before. I'm pinching with my knees, my feet are tucked under his butt, and the space. So if car bridges, I make that position. Okay, I never want to be sitting on him. Okay, so again, the cross choke is the first grip is so important. I'm going to take the slack out of Carl's gi by pulling his lapels towards me. Open up the lapel and slide. Get my right hand in, 4 fingers inside. Rule of thumb is I try to want to get my thumb behind his ear. Okay? Carl's defense will be this hand's going to come up and try to pull this forearm this way to create space because I want the blade of my forearm against this jugular. Okay, so from here, if he pulls that this way, I'm just going to cup it with my left hand and strip it. Okay, again, he'll be constantly doing that. I'll be constantly breaking this grip. There's 2 ways I can get the cross choke. I can come underneath, 4 fingers inside, or I can come over the top, thumb inside. So we're going to look at 2 variations. Okay. So again, pull up on the lapel, slide 4 fingers inside as deep as I can. Carl's trying to create space with this hand. I just constantly strip it. When I want to go underneath, I'm going to go first. Okay. As I go over, Carl defends with his hand. Okay. When he defends, I make a block with my elbow. Okay. This creates space for me to come underneath. Okay. So from here, I have 4 fingers inside. I want to use this movement here. I use my wrists. That's what gets the choke. And then if I need to give it some juice, I'll bring my elbows to my hips, but I'm not using my biceps. So again, I come over the top. He defends. I use this as a block. Space underneath. Sometimes what happens is, pinching my knees, my feet are underneath. Okay, card bridges. I end up in the close guard. And again, I can finish from here because we did this in week 1 from the close guard. Okay, just using my wrists, bring them towards me. But I don't want to do that. Why? I want to stay on top because I can put pressure on it. So this is the detail. I'm going to use my head as a third arm. Okay? So take the slack out of the gi. The first grip is everything, guys. I want that snugness. I want that snugness of my blade in my arm against this jugular. Carl's going to try and break that grip. I go over the top, faking. I make this frame. I come underneath. The rule is, guys, the side I post my head to is the side, whatever arm I have on top of the choke. So in this case, because my left's going underneath and my right's on top, I'm going to post my head here. So this one comes in. I get my grip, I post my head on the mat, but I don't put my forehead on the mat because if Carl bridges, boom, I'm back to where I started again. So from here, I'm always looking away and I put the right side crown of my head on the mat. And to get the choke, I raise and twist my wrists, bring my elbows back. Okay, so that's the first variation. So again, one more time. Take the slack out of the gi. Right hand's in. Get my grip. Just probably trying to break it or relieve that pressure. I strip it. I come over the top. Make the space. Come through. Post my head on the mat. And place my right arm on top. That's the side of grip. Use my knees together. Okay. If I want to go the other way, take the slack out of the gi. Arm comes in, constantly stripping this grip. Okay, I want to go for the Hachigurisa choke, so I come underneath on defense. I drop my elbow under, chopping his arm. Okay, coming through, thumb inside. This time I need to rotate the blade of my arm this way. Okay, bring this across. And again, because this time my left hand's on top, my forehead's going to the side of the mat. The finish is slightly different. It's a thumb in grip. I just rotate my wrist, the blade of my arm this way. Okay, rotate my wrists and bring my elbows to my hips. One more time.
Please see the non-contact reception. See the contact reception.
Underneath. Okay, as he tries to stop my hand, I can trap it. Sometimes what happens is he'll turn his head this way. This means I can't get my thumb in. So I just put my elbow on the mat and I use this to make his right ear touch his right shoulder. And then I get my thumb in. Okay, then I do. Sorry. Put my head on the mat. Looking away from him, pinching my knees, feet tucked under his butt. I'm not sitting on him, and I let my wrists do the choke. Okay, so that's 2 variations of the cross choke, guys. Let's go for 5.